Hey guys, this is my fourth time of trying to film this video, so hopefully fourth time lucky, so I'm just checking the time. I tried to film this a lot, as I said, and I keep going over the time. Several things keep happening each time, and then sometimes I'm going over the time, so let's try and get this done. Apologies for not being on much, for not uploading much. I've been busy. I've had my leaving school, obviously exams, leaving school, prom, college induction, and then I was away for a week. I just want to get back into the routine. I read 13 books when I was away, but I'm not going to review all of them because it would take me forever. So on to today's subject. I've wanted this tag for a long time and I finally found people doing it. It was started by Graceffa. I will put a thing in the description. And somebody else, but I don't know who it was. It's just called Ingrid in the video. I'm not sure what her channel name is. But yeah, it's the Vampire Diaries tag. I'm obsessed with it. I really, that if anybody's spoken to me, been around me, looked on my Tumblr, watched any of my videos, basically anything you will see. So I'm just going to go straight into it. Number one, how did you discover the show? Back in 2009, when it first started, my parents watched like the first episode or something, and at the time, admittedly, I was like 12, had my Twilight stage. We all have it, I know, we do. You may lie about it, but we've all had it, we've all been there, I'm sure we have, girls my age, we've all had a Twilight stage. Got over it. But at that time I wasn't very interested in the show, didn't watch it. It wasn't until last year that my friend told me to read the books. Some of my online friends, two of them actually. One was obsessed, and she's basically my best friend, one of them, who's just read them and told me they were a good read. So I started reading them and swiftly became obsessed. And I started eventually to watch the show. It took me a while to realise you could watch it online. So then I started watching it online, start to finish. We were halfway through season 3 when I started watching, and just as we were coming to the end of season 3, that was when I caught up completely, and my obsession began really, this huge obsession. I loved it with the books, but now I've got this show, I roleplay as Damon and Klaus and Meredith, Meredith Sules from the books, and all sorts, and I do loads on Tumblr about it. It's basically one of the things that's taken over my life. Harry Potter and that has been my life for ages, and this is just another obsession. Not as big as Harry Potter, but still big. Number 2, favourite character. Okay, I don't even have to hesitate. Damon every single time. Yeah, I absolutely adore him in the books. He's a bit different in the books, and I love him in the show too. Helps that he's played by an incredibly hot and very talented Ian Somerhalder. He's just really, really nice. He's a funny character, especially in this show as well. To start with, he sort of breezed in, but then as his and Elena's relationship developed from being friends, then hating him, then being friends, then hating him, then being friends, then being something more, you started to see these little layers of Damon being stripped away. And I love to be able to watch that, and I suppose read it, but so much on the show. And you got to see all these different reasons for what had built Damon up to be who he was that day. All through all the seasons, we had flashback images, just to see everything that had happened to Damon that was significant up until that point that had made him who he was. Because let's face it, he's a dick sometimes. But he has had reasons. I'm not saying that makes it right what he did, some of the things he did, like snapping Jeremy's neck. Obviously he had the ring on, but he didn't know. That was very harsh, but again, he had reason. He's like a child, he lashes out when something goes wrong. But I'm not saying that makes it right, it just explains it. There's an explanation to everything, but every little detail, how he acts. And I just love the character. I love all the different types of Damon, if you know what I mean. It was so many. Number 3, human or animal blood? Oh, like, if you were a vampire, would you have human or animal blood? I'd have human, because I wouldn't kill them, but I would feed off them and then compel them, because I don't see there's anything wrong with that. I'd actually find that easier than killing an animal. If I fed off them, compelled them, and that was it, I would, like, I would just do that. I wouldn't like to. I honestly couldn't stand to kill an animal. And I don't see, as long as you take not too much, you compel them, they get on with their lives. Simple as that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I can't see why it's bad. That's just what I do. Number 4, Stefan or Damon? Well, do I really have to say? Like, it's Team Stefan or Damon? Do I really, really, really need to say? Damon. Obviously Damon. It doesn't mean... I'm also DELENA. It doesn't mean I don't like Stefan. It doesn't mean I don't want Stefan to be happy. It just means I don't want him to be happy with DELENA. Now, that's wrong, but I don't mean that. What I mean is I'd rather DELENA than DELENA. Doesn't mean I don't care for Stefan and want him to be... In fact, I want him to be with Catherine. I ship Stefan a lot. Yeah. I think, to be honest, that it's just like a lot of people say that Stefan, if you're a DELENA shipper, you don't like Stefan, but it's not true. Not for me anyway. But yes, definitely Damon. I've explained why. We've established I'm obsessed with him. Number 5, favourite supernatural power. I would say mind compulsion, because I would love to be able to do that. I wouldn't use it, I wouldn't abuse it, but I would use it a little bit, just to get people to agree to doing what you want them to do. The world would be at your fingertips, wouldn't it? You could be whoever you want, do whatever you wanted. Yeah. I also think, to be honest, the whole speed thing and that, let's be frank, can't walk without crutches, and I'm often in a wheelchair, so just to be able to walk at all would be a really nice supernatural power for me. But yeah, the mind compulsion thing. Number 6, which character would you be? Oh my god. It'd be Caroline or Elena, because Caroline has worked her way through them, let's face it. She had Damon to start with, but obviously that wasn't particularly nice what he did to her. We've also had Matt, which was adorable. Caroline was adorable. And then you have KLAROLINE. No, wait. You had Tyler. She still has Tyler. Well, no, not really, because Klaus is inside Tyler, so it's like a ship within a ship, so it's KLAROLINE forward is together. I don't even know what I just did then. I get very excited over KLAROLINE things. I'm most excited as DELENA, because KLAROLINE. Breathe. All the feels. Yeah, she has Tyler, which, at the end of the day, I wouldn't say no to Michael Trevino or Tyler, but he's a werewolf, which, wouldn't be too bad, but I stick to vampires, thank you. And then we have Klaus, who she should so be with, so yeah. And then obviously I'd be Elena, because not a lot of stuff that's happened to her, not just, I wouldn't mind being a vampire, it's just a lot of the stuff that's happened to her I wouldn't want to happen, but the main thing is she gets Damon. Anybody that gets Damon, basically, I'd like to be. I will be there. If it means being by Damon, or being by Ian Somerhalder, or kissing Ian Somerhalder, or even looking at Ian Somerhalder, or even being in the same room as Ian Somerhalder, or Damon, or anybody. Obviously, Damon doesn't really exist. Sob. But yeah. I would really not say no to anybody. That makes to being anybody. Number 7, have you read the books? Well, yeah. I said about that. I always say to you now, if you are watching this and you've watched the show and you love the show but you've not read the books, go out and do it. I'm actually rereading this one right now, The Return of Midnight, book 7. I'm rereading them all. Go out and do it, seriously. She has a very, very, very unique style of writing, so you should really sort of persevere. But they are very, very good. Brilliant. She has a very unique writing style. Books 5, 6 and 7 are crazy, but in a good way. If you've read them, just think of the Malak, Dark Dimension, Kitsune, yeah, that sort of thing is crazy. But persevere, give it even a few books. By the 2nd, definitely the 3rd, 4th is amazing, and the 5th, 6th and 7th are the best. Just really persevere, but don't expect them to be the same as the show, because they are nothing like the show, and when I say that I mean it with all sincerity. Nothing like the show. Number 8, your crush, Damon. Can we just move on now? Because we've established how much I love Damon. Number 9, initial thought and did it change? Well, as I said, I'd read the books. To start with, I did really like it, but it wasn't as amazing. You think back to the season 1 plots, especially early season 1, aren't amazing season 2, and especially phenomenally season 3. But I did like it, but as it was sort of a snowball effect. As I went along, I just got more and more obsessed, to the point where I'm at now, and I'm waiting for season 4, which is 82-ish, maybe a bit more, days away. Not that I'm counting. That's America, guys. I don't come to England until 2 weeks later, so if you're English, you'll have to watch it online if you want to watch it before, like I am. Yes, it changed, only in the way that I got more obsessed as things went along. And number 10, favourite villain, Klaus. I actually love Klaus. Everybody likes him for the accent, but obviously I have his accent, which I don't find that amazing, but that's probably just because I'm used to it so much. I am really used to it. I love Joseph Morgan, and I love Klaus, and I love KLAROLINE, as we've already established, just like I love DELENA. I have too many feels, guys, okay? I have too many feels. I'm having like a feel attack. I don't even know what that was. I can't. Yeah, back to the subject focus, Geordie. Klaus. Yeah, Klaus. I really like him, and his soft side, which is Caroline, basically. I keep wanting to say KLAROLINE. Sweet KLAROLINE. Sorry. If I skittles again. Okay, shouldn't have I skittles. Anyway, right. Christ. Yeah, I really, really like Klaus. A lot of people didn't like him when he started showing his soft side to Caroline, but I like that even more. We get to see this so much, and again, like with Damon, you get to see what made him like that, what made Klaus like that, what made him up to that point. And I so hope Joseph Morgan is in season 4, or at least in something, because I was like, I'm going to scream, okay? Simple as that. But yeah, I really love him. That's all I've got to say, really. I could go on forever, but I'm going to run out of time again. How long have I got until I can stop talking? Like 1 minute, so okay, I'm going to really hurry up now. No, that's not 1 minute. 2 minutes. But yeah, again, I just love this show so much. Do a video response. Credit the people, not me. But do a video response, or just post it somewhere on my comments, or in my my ass box. I'm too used to Tumblr. You can post it in my ass box on Tumblr. I will put my little link below if you want to, guys, want to follow me. Follow you back if you're lucky. I've got 2 Tumblrs, but my Harry Potter one up at no, not my Harry Potter, my Vampire Diaries one up at play. So yes, that is it basically. Thank you for watching. It's been very random. I could have talked forever, but I want to get it in this take. Please stick with me, because I will be posting more things. Hopefully a few more of me singing as well, because that went down well. And as always, thank you for watching, and